Like, the ray tracing in this game just doesn't fit the game style whatsoever. It's like, it's a stylized game. It's cartoonish, not to mention the light leak in here, of course. That's just the courtesy of Lumen. That will always happen no matter what, the denoising. If you want to use upscaling, of course. If you don't use upscaling, it's a bit better, but it's still gonna be there. It's just less. What the fuck is it doing? And yeah. Like here, this is so pointless for a game like this. You can just bake this light and it will look just as good. There is no point for real-time global illumination in a game with a cel-shaded style. Also, the entire game is just a literal fog. Do you see this? Like, everything is just foggy. There, here. Because, you know, it's like build distance or whatever. But this game is not about being realistic. Flashlight. It's like, there is just so many things that are wrong on the visual level of this game. And Borderlands as a series is kind of like, you know, exploration style game where you explore and you want to enjoy the, like, you know, cartoonish style of the game if you enjoy the series. And this game just, I don't know. Also, look at this fucking grass. Do you see what's happening to it all the time because of the cel-shaded filter? Do you see this? Like, what is happening to it? It's so weird. And yeah, lack of cel shading here, lack of shadows in this grass. That's why it looks like this as well, by the way. There's no shadows whatsoever on this grass, so it looks disgusting. And here, this is another thing. This one isn't cel shaded, it's just like drawn on top of it. And it just looks so out of place. Oh yeah, Borderlands 2 on ironically does look better than this. And it's not in the sense like this game looks good, okay? This game looks good. It has insanely nice looking graphics. But it doesn't fit. That's why Borderlands 2 looks better, because it went for the style over the graphics. And this is exactly what people mean, art style over graphics. It's not like, you know, oh yeah, the game can be like, you know, whatever. Like, the identity of the game cannot be removed for the sake of like cooler looking graphics. Like, it is so like pointless. Why? Art direction, yeah. One of them words. Not to mention Borderlands as a series. Let's be honest, like, people that play Borderlands don't have the best PCs. Also, look at this. Amazing, isn't it? Borderlands is not, like, about graphics overall. So most of the Borderlands fans don't even have PCs that can run this. So why would you make... Yeah, I'm playing with this. So why would you make this game look good when most of your fans don't even look at the graphics? They are here for the cel-shaded style. Also, yeah, that Unreal Engine ragdolls. Like, the most basic Unreal Engine ragdoll engine there. Yeah, it was always like console game. So it's like the entire point of this game is to be stylized, performant, fast-paced, and, you know, like, for fun exploration, shooting, funny joke style of game, right? So how many people, like 1% from the Steam charts, 1% of the gamers has the access to 50 series, and this game is clearly designed to be 50 series. And I will explain to you why. Because 50 series, I am on a 50 series, yes. They have utilization on frames to generate like 3x, 4x, right? Like the multi-frame generation. Multi-frame generation works best with baseline of like 50-60 FPS, but still in a slow-paced environment. We are currently on like real frames being around 55-58 FPS on my end. And when I'm moving like this camera, like, right, it's fine, right? Like, there's nothing going on right now. But look what happens when I do fast movement. Do you see this? And the entire game, this game here, is like way more slower than Borderlands 3, Borderlands 2. There's no like this, you know, like fucking crackhead-induced energy on the entire game. And it shows that it's mainly designed for those graphic cards. Like, there is no other way to like explain it. Why would they make the game more slow-paced? It just doesn't make any sense, right? Like, that's not what Borderlands is. And it does feel everything, yeah, everything is like just slower. There is chaos, but it's way, way, way slower. That's the problem with this game. So like, it still feels fun. It still feels good to like play, but it's missing something. Like, you can like, while playing it, and you did play other Borderlands, you can feel that there is something gone. Like, there is, even if you can't like even grasp what is happening, like what is missing there, you can still like subconsciously feel like something isn't right here. There is just something missing from like the base, like just, you know, gameplay style. It feels more like a cinematic movie experience rather than a Borderlands game. But of course I have to talk about good features as well, because otherwise, like, I'm trying to make a review here, by the way, if you didn't like, you know, There are still good things about this game. The weapons feel way better than the other Borderlands games, that's for sure. Like, Borderlands 2... Let's be honest, like, the gunplay in Borderlands was never the main point. They were cool guns, like, you know, very, very wacky shit guns. Like, interesting in a crazy way. But they always felt very, very clunky to shoot. In this game, they do feel better. Like, the guns do feel better. Another thing is the vehicles. The vehicles in Borderlands 2 and 3, we know how that works, right? In those games, you kind of mainly drive by utilizing your camera. You move to the left and right to like actually rotate the vehicle. Here it works like that as well, but it's not as strong anymore, so it's like kind of easier to navigate with it. So the vehicles do feel better. Like, they do feel better overall. The fucking skill trees are somewhat interesting. There is another aspect of, like, you know, having more backpack slots, easily upgradable. The missions, like, yeah, they're like, you know, just Borderlands side quests, like nothing special. And what else is like, so like there are things that work. There's also healing from Borderlands 1, which is nice. That's a nice addition. The music feels okay at the most part. Some of them are really interesting choices, but stuff. And the grappling hook feels very nice. Overall, the combat feels kind of nice as well, but you know, it's not really like Borderlands style. That's what I mean. That it's not chaotic enough and not fast-paced enough to scratch the itch of like Borderlands fans. Is what I think, of course. This is like not really the viewpoint. It's kind of like just like how I see it. Like, Borderlands players want a crackhead-induced game. Let's be honest. Like, that's exactly why you play Borderlands. You explore the game, and whenever there's enemies, you just want to fucking chaotically go around and destroy everything you touch, while picking up random weapons and hoping that the weapon looks cooler. Another problem with cell shading here. The liquid just lacks any form of cell shading, and it doesn't work. It just doesn't fucking work. Let's see, this is what I mean. Like, why do we have ray tracing here on the reflections? Nobody looks at the ground in Borderlands. This is not a game where you just go around and you're like this. IGN reveal gameplay. You don't just fucking look around and enjoy the environment. This is how you play Borderlands. You fucking slide around, shoot shit, fucking jump around, use skills. So like, why do we need this? Also, you can see that it also uses screen space reflection on top of this, while also using Lumen. Cell shading on the water? Ah, hell no. It actually does put the cell shading on the thing as well. Look at this. Jesus Christ. Yeah, here, for example, look at this fucking water. It looks so out of place. Why does it have to look this realistic inside of a fucking Borderlands game? I don't get it. I'm playing a Borderlands game. I don't need the water to look like somebody fucking... This water look is like Cyberpunk, whatever. Like, that game can, because it's like, you know, slow-paced adventure game. But holy fuck, why does it have to be in this game? What the hell is this? I want the water to look cel-shaded. I want the water to be like a texture. I don't want the water to reflect everything, have like fucking sunlight going out of it and just look super realistic. That just looks so off. It's the art style direction. Also, I was supposed to give good points right now and I'm moving back to negative ones. Also, from the limited story that I did so far, some jokes are pretty funny, like they are. There are pretty funny jokes. I didn't expect that, honestly. I expected it to like be full-on cringe, but I did chuckle a bit. So yeah, that's good at least as well. But yeah, one thing they need to cut on the most, I feel like they just should fucking reduce the graphics. Overall, just reduce the graphics. Like, this makes no sense. Like, it doesn't have to look this good. Like, it looks good, but it doesn't have to. Like, it just doesn't. I feel like what is happening with game industry after Cyberpunk is that every single game just tries to, like, you know, be another game for, like, benchmarking. That's kind of what's happening with, like, AAA games. Ever since Cyberpunk released with that path tracing and shit like that, every single game, you know, like, it just looks weird. Like every single game just tries to be, like, you know, cool looking and, like, benchmark style. The game looks really good when you go, like, on YouTube and you see, like, Borderlands for benchmark, and it's like a screenshot like this without HUD, right? This is like this is how you see this game. Like, you see the screenshot like this, and there is like the fucking RTX slapped on top there, a power in advanced AI, RTX on, and, you know, like, benchmark on RTX 5090 kind of deal. Like, that's how this game looks. It doesn't have to look like this, you know? But it does. Yeah. People love good graphics. Yes. They do love good graphics, but yeah, not for Borderlands. Let's be honest. Like for Borderlands, you don't expect the game to look insanely good. You just expect it to be cartoonish while still having decent looking graphics, right? Like Borderlands 3 looked very good. Let's be honest. Like that game might be cringe. That game might, like, you know, have a lot of flaws, a lot of problems that it just lacks Borderlands, you know, 2 feel and whatever. But it did look good. That kind of graphics is like, if you made the Borderlands 2 style, oh, those are NPCs. If you made the Borderlands 2 styled graphics, but Borderlands 3 style graphics in the Borderlands 2 environment gameplay, and call it Borderlands 4 with a new story and slightly different characters, people would enjoy it. I feel, at least, that's what people would like. Like, still introduce something new, still introduce, like, you know, new guns like this, like all the guns, all the gameplay quirks or whatever. But if the graphics were just slightly downgraded and the story was more in line with not overforced humor for no reason, because apparently, I don't know why, but Gearbox thinks that the only cool part about Borderlands is the overforced humor. It's good if you don't overdo it, but yeah, unfortunately they do overdo it. And yeah, character customization is really good in this game, though. Like, but it's pretty much just Borderlands style, right? Like, it doesn't really change anything, to be fair. But it is pretty cool. Am I tripping, or did Borderlands never really had a DLC, you know? I don't remember exactly, but I know there was like DLC characters or whatever, but I don't think there was like ever DLC expansion or something, right? That was never a thing before. So in a sense, I guess that's good. There were? Okay, so I'm just tripping then. Then my bad on that. I kind of played Borderlands only like after, you know, they released for a long time, so I never actually... I always got them, like, you know, with all stuff for, like, no cheap, so... I didn't know this. Also, yeah, the Ordnance is really good in this. I really, really like the Ordnance. This ragdoll system is what fucking gets me the most as well. It looks so out of fucking place, man. I did not get the minigun, but I saw it in action. Lost used it. It is hilarious. I love it. Like, Ordnances are very good in this game. Overall, like, gameplay is nice. I like it a lot. Like, even if it's slower, it does feel off a bit, but it is nice. It's interesting. It feels cool. Kind of like, you know, cinematic, cartoonish feel to it. It lacks a tiny bitsy itsy witsy of that chaos, though. Silly pointy legs. Oh no. Yeah, the gameplay. What I meant was like kind of like story, you know. Borderlands 2 like story where they don't overforce every joke all the time. Borderlands 3 graphics. Holy shit. Okay, this one looks cool as hell. I didn't realize it's there. Oh yeah, the Borderlands 3 gameplay is really good. Oh wow. No head now. This boss fight is really cool. I like this boss fight a lot. So yeah, thankfully the gameplay is still nice, like, right? That's kind of the main point either way. Let's be honest, nobody fucking plays Borderlands for the story. Well, some people probably do, but most people don't. Like, we are kind of here to just, like, you know, shoot stuff, kill them, get loot, look fancy, have funny guns, shoot more stuff, look around what the places look like. Then that's kind of... The one problem, though, is that, of course, like, 99% of the gamers cannot play this game on playable FPS. And it's like, forcing this kind of graphics was pointless, because now a lot of players can't even enjoy this game. Unless you can enjoy a game in, like, 30, 40 FPS, I guess. But I don't think that's really... I don't think that's really how gamers like it anymore, in a sense, you know? Like, if you're a gamer now... You kind of expect the game to at least be on that 60, right? And the graphic settings in this game just don't really affect FPS at all. Yeah, even on console, you expect the game to run on like 60 now. I mean, consoles even have 120 FPS modes now, right? I would still expect more. Like, you know, if you own a 50 series or whatever, if you own like a really beefy graphics card, you probably expect more than 60 FPS as well. And from all the tests, even 5090s don't really do much in terms of performance. So yeah, on this game that is. Also, look at this fucking texture. Like, what am I looking at? Is my game just bugged, or are the textures unironically looking like this for you as well? Am I having an issue of some sorts and it looks weird? Looks beautiful. No, I'm being dead honest. Does it look like this for you as well? He's on 5090, so he, like, you know, he can pretty much max the game. It looks like it's okay. He's playing on a 5090, so he has pretty much maxed everything, so he can, like... I'm on, like, high settings, but yeah. So I was thinking maybe high settings when you have it like this. Of course not. The game just looks like this. But yeah, at least the game is fun, I guess. That is, if you know, have spare, like, $6,000 in your pocket and you can buy a PC for like $6,000 to have 50 FPS. I guess.